Women can literally do anything, but we just let a man do it for us.
You can do anything?
Yes, we can. We can protect, provide. We're independent. We just let a man do it for us.
So who built all the buildings you're looking at right now?
I don't know. Can you name some men architect for me?
No, but what gender built it, do you think?
I don't fucking know.
How about all the plumbing lines in the entire city?
Can you name the men who built the plumbing for me? Can you name the men?
No, but it was men.
Can you name the men, though?
I can't name their names, but it was a group of men. The top G's? I don't know.
Okay, I'm over this conversation.
No. How about your phone? Who invented your phone? Steve Jobs.
Behind every man is a woman. Behind every man is a woman. That's all I'm saying.
But what's that woman providing to that man?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Without us, men have no fucking food, no cleanliness, no anything.
Men hunt for
food. Men
food.
provide nothing. That's all
Men
I'm
pay
saying.
for the food.
Delete this video.
What?
Because you're not putting this on the internet. But men ain't shit. That's all I'm saying.
Men are shit. You don't like men?
I don't. I hate men. Toodles. Bye.
Oh, God. That's not good.
She really said she hates men. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the future single mother with multiple baby daddies. She said, delete the video. That's when she realized she fumbled. She even admitted women cook and clean, and somehow didn't hear herself. Bet she can't even make a decent cup of coffee or boil water without burning it. Somebody tag her. She needs to hear this playback. Eyes don't lie. That look said everything. Wants men's names but hates men? Make it make sense. Stay single. Get a cat. This ain't it. She just embarrassed herself in front of the entire internet.
I don't know if this is just me, but like I rarely ever see attractive men out anywhere. Not that I even go out that much at night, but when I do, I never see any. Or even just like day to day, like out and about, like I never see anyone attractive. And I'm in New York City, but I see pretty girls everywhere. Beautiful girls everywhere, every day. I'll see pretty girls. Like, is it just me? I don't understand.
Guys are working in the gym. They aren't at Starbucks or shoe shopping. Hey, in New York City, most of the good-looking guys aren't guys. At least we know there will be many cats with a home.
I have this issue where I find almost no men attractive. Like, it's really, really annoying. Because I speak to a lot of men, right? I'm very social. I love to talk. I find almost no one attractive. So, like, there's just, like, it just doesn't go anywhere, like, ever. I get asked on dates, I'm like, no, pass. And then when I do find someone attractive, I'm like, I'm obsessed with you. I need you. If I don't have you, I'm going to feel unwell. Like, I need them because it's so rare at this point that it, like, makes it extremely difficult. Or, like, even if they are attractive, like, even if, like, yeah, you're a pretty face, I just don't care to speak to them. Like, if I want to speak to someone, I will nonstop be thinking about, like, texting them or having a conversation with them. But it's so fucking rare. Like, it's so rare, and I just want to have a cute little fun crush and, like, whatever, but I can't even have a crush anymore because I'm just like, boring, like, not interested, no desire for it. I need to, like, go to the gym.
Is it a problem for society when so many average-looking women consider average men beneath them? Give her 10 plus years. She won't be aging like wine, more like room temperature milk. She's hovering around a 6.5 on a good day. But to be fair, my sound was on mute. She's aiming for the top 1%, but newsflash, that league ain't recruiting. This is what peak hypergamy sounds like. Unapologetic and delusional. After 2 seconds of hearing her speak, I downgraded her to a firm -25. Fast forward 5 years, she'll be online crying, "Why am I still single? Why doesn't anyone want me? Because you wanted perfection while bringing average energy. Maybe swap the gym for a box of hair dye." The roots don't lie. She gives off big Paris Hilton on South Park energy. Loud, clueless, and proud. There might be good guys around, but it's hard to see them when your eyes are that close together.
How can you be balding and still ghost me? How can you be balding and still...
I mean, have you seen your eyes? Body shaming is all good when it's men and it fits into your argument. What if I asked, how can you be fat and still ghost me? That wouldn't be cool, but I guess it's okay in reverse.
It's so funny to me when your ex starts dating someone 11 years younger because they can't get anyone their own age because they won't put up with that shit.
You ever have an old pair of gloves and then put your hand in a new tight and warm glove? Yeah, it's like that.
The moment you turn 28, dating is so different. In my early 20s, I always wanted to date older guys. They were always in their 30s. Of course, when you're in your early 20s in college, you have no money and this guy's taking you to nice fancy restaurants and you have to pick between a college guy or this guy. The guy in his 30s just seems so much cooler. But as you get older as a female, you realize that the reason why those men can't actually date women in their own age group is because they're super immature. So they rely on the inexperienced, naive girls that have no life experience because they put those men on a pedestal. I went from having this huge age gap of 10 to 15 years to now only wanting it to be below 5 years difference. I've come to the realization that I don't want to date any man that's been dating women in their early 20s who is over the age of 35. If you can't date someone within your 5-year age gap, then there's something wrong with you, especially if you're taking advantage of the young and naive and the inexperienced. I also used to have a really hard rule on guys being over 6 feet tall. In fact, I welcome the short kings. Like, I don't want a kneecap in my back when I'm dancing. Or any of the other girlies going through the exact same thing as me. Is this a valid conclusion? Bye.
As soon as you hear of an older, average guy dating a girl that's in her late teens or early 20s, yeah, she's right. It's usually because that guy has a mental age of 12. The maturity difference of women in their early 20s compared to late 20s is massive. And if you get along better with women in their early 20s, it's usually because that's about how mature you are. That's obviously a massive generalization. But for the 99%, there's usually something wrong with the guy, which is why older women won't date him. They see the red flags, whereas the younger girls think it's cool to be dating an older guy.
Does anybody else get the ick if you start talking to a guy and you like go to like stalk all their social media and you find out that they take selfies? I'm like, no, you're the boy. You're the boy. You're not supposed to know how to take a mirror pic. You're like not even supposed to know how to do that. What are you doing?
Looking like the corpse bride. If Michael Jackson had lived to 2025, this is what he would have looked like.
As women, we need to stop dating down. We genuinely need to stop giving the uglies a chance because for whatever reason they think that they made it and then their egos blow up and then they end up screwing people over. Like, what? That's why I'm not on the dating apps. That's why you shouldn't be on the dating apps, okay? Because these men, okay, these boys think they have access to you when in real life, in the wild, you wouldn't look them a certain way. And then don't get caught up in the, okay, like, he's not that handsome, but he's nice. Everybody's nice. That's the fucking bare minimum. Oh my God, if that man cannot be nice, cannot be polite, girl, my cat's nice and she scratches me a lot. She's nice. She comes and cuddles. Come on. We need to stop as a collective. I've given ugly men a chance, and they were ugly on the inside too, okay? All right? Unless he's ugly, very rich, very generous, okay? No. Even then, you need to reconsider. And then don't go for the best looking men who have nothing to offer, okay? Because that is the same problem, is they think they can just get away with things with their face. It's like, no, honey, you gotta do more than that. Or if they're like, I got a big I have so many opinions about this. It's my take it or leave it, okay? Stop giving ugly people from the inside and out a chance.
Not ugly, supermodel level 10 says she's done giving ugly men a chance. Sis, let's break it down. Looks, you're a soft 6, maybe a 7 on a great day. Personality, strong 2.5 at best. Combined score, a generous 4.5. Now let's be real. Are the men dating you not giving you a chance? Do mirrors not exist where you're from? Tell me you're going to be single forever without telling me you're going to be single forever. Your cat's probably the only one with decent standards at this point. Also, just say the attractive men don't want you and go. No need for all the fluff. Pro tip, wipe off the makeup, stand in front of a mirror, replay your statement on loop, and really reflect. Then come back and let us know if you still want to double down. Who else is thinking it's time to hit the reset button on society? World War III looking real tempting right now. Bonus red flag, the way she keeps touching her hair, that's a huge nope.
I'm trying to attract a high value man. And like the second I saw that he wasn't like a high value man, I have no reason to be like talking to someone that isn't when I'm like a high value woman.
Not even the potential to be though? Is he ambitious,
definitely has the potential, but I think us women and men mature at different rates. I think he was more immature than I thought he was.
How so? What about him was immature?
Okay, basically my friend sent me his Tinder and that gave me the ick.
Wait, hold on. But you said that you were seeing other people too.
Yes, but not seriously. Like I wasn't.
Were you sleeping with them?
No.
Then why? Hold on. You're saying during the entire period of time you were seeing him, you didn't sleep with anybody else?
Yeah, no.
So why would you be seeing other people?
Just to be like open to other people, not put all your eggs into one basket. But
so it's an ick for him to have Tinder and to be exploring his options and to be seeing other women. But if you're doing the exact same thing, that's okay.
So you're saying a man's value is based on his bank account? Got it. Anyone who proudly says they got the ick is just putting their emotional immaturity on full display. Another valedictorian from Ditz University I see. She clearly doesn't even deserve a broke man, and that's saying something. She's doing girl math while calling him immature. The irony writes itself. Here's the truth. Once enough men check out of the dating scene, women like this will be forced to confront the consequences of their own delusions. Accountability won't be optional, it'll be survival. And let's be real, no man would ever admit to her behavior on a podcast. We're not that dumb. He may be immature, sure, but the moment she said ick, that man actually dodged a bullet. The average man struggles to find love because the average woman refuses to accept that she's average too.
Men will deny this, but they're lying when they say they want peace. They love selfish, independent, unbothered women that are difficult and stress them out. Women that are too nice and predictable don't give them enough to worry about.
A man comes home and he wants to relax and watch a movie. 1, he wants his wife to sit and enjoy the movie with him, or 2, she is yelling and screaming at him as soon as he opens the door. Which scenario do you think he wants?
If I tell you to leave me alone, and you leave me alone, you're legit dead to me. Like, I can't believe you fucking could do that. That's crazy. Like, I was legit talking to a guy, and I said, I don't think we should speak anymore. He goes, okay, haven't heard from him in 5 days. Wow, that was too easy. The fact that your life just went on like that, like I was nothing.
Fellas, never double back. Mean what you say. Don't play games. It's not that deep. He did exactly what she asked. She said, leave me alone. What she meant, figure out what's wrong, fix it, and prove you care. Surprise, we're just tired of the games and the emotional gymnastics. She's high maintenance, and it shows. If she were a boat, she'd be called the high maintenance. And yes, the hot, crazy matrix is working overtime here. We already know, when she says she's fine, she's the exact opposite. But hey, keep testing men by pushing them away until your late 30s or 40s. By then, they'll take the hint and leave you alone for good. And that line, like I was legit talking to a guy, bruh, the way she threw her head back like it was breaking news, priceless.
So I've come to the conclusion that women are hotter than men, objectively. I just came back from a night out in New York City. It's Valentine's Day, so all of the couples are together. They're either at dinner, at home, whatever. So you'd assume that when you're out, all the like singles, hot single people are out and about. And that is correct for the most part. I look around, I'm at the club, right? I look around, tens all around for women, beautiful women surrounding me. And then there's men as well. And like, they're just there. When I'm walking to get coffee in the morning, I'll like walk past the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'll see like 10 minutes later, I'll see another one just on the subway or on the street. Gorgeous outfit, gorgeous face, beautiful hair, amazing style, amazing confidence all the time. And then I'm lucky if maybe I see like one hot guy a week or like have a crush. The crush economy in New York is abysmal. So, yeah, good luck with that.
Until you hit 30, we level up. You turn into a soft banana left in the sun. Saying, I only date girls now, without actually saying it, we hear you loud and clear. She's aiming for a Lamborghini lifestyle on a Nissan budget and still wonders why no one's applying. Might want to start prepping for solo nights with wine and a couple of cats. The transition's coming fast. Let's be real. She's a solid Waffle House 3 on a good day. Watching this felt like the Wizard of Oz. But instead of meeting the Scarecrow, we met his cousin with straw for hair and a nose built like a traffic cone. Can we even call that a face? It's less symmetry, more abstract art. I draw well, but whatever I just watched, undrawable, straight out of the Mrs. Potato Head Halloween collection.
So as we're all very much aware, we are living through a chopped man epidemic, and there's a big shortage of baddies. It's gone so bad to the point that, like, if I see an attractive man, it genuinely makes my day. I was walking on the sidewalk earlier and I saw a cute guy in his car, so I waved to him and he smiled back at me. And obviously he drove away after that, but I was like, oh my God, a cute guy? This was at 6:50 p.m. It's 7:17 and I'm still like, oh my God. And I feel like this is gonna power me through my evening. Like, wow, I actually saw an attractive man today. Like, diamond in the rough, needle in the haystack. Seriously.
Is that the villain from Karate Kid 2? Because the 3.5 is furious, there aren't enough 10s out here. Yep, that's exactly what guys think when they see her. Where did all the cute girls go? She legit looks like my cousin Graham, and he's built like a fridge. Being called chopped by someone who barely hits a 2 is wild behavior. It's like staring at a Mazda 3 and asking, where the Maseratis at? Delusion's running on premium. She really posted that like she did something. Ma'am, you look like my 60-year-old adopted aunt who still uses Facebook emojis, unironically. She waved at me once, and I dipped like it was a horror movie. And I swear I saw her in The Mask, the one with Cher. You know, the sun. She's giving strong Popeye goon energy. Average? That would be generous. We're talking Kia Soul with a Lamborghini attitude. And then she has the nerve to judge us like we're just eye candy? Please, we're more than looks. We're not just gym accessories for you to stare at while I'm out here trying to lift 40 kilograms and heal from emotional damage. I can't even bench in peace anymore.
My Hinge got banned, and I knew that this was gonna happen because I put my Venmo trying to get money from stupid old men, right? And I just like didn't think it was gonna happen as fast as it did. And now I'm thinking like, oh, what if I did want to get back on dating apps? I tried Tinder, sucks. Hinge was like the better option. It still sucked, but like I've met some cool people on there before. But I'm banned. Now I'm banned from, I got unbanned from Tinder finally. I used to be banned in high school throughout like college. Unbanned. So now maybe in like 10 years Hinge will unban me. Let's hope. Well, I don't think I'll be, I don't give a fuck. I would just see.
Woman admits she uses dating apps to make money off men. At least she's honest and fully committed to being single for the next decade. Chewbacca just called, he wants his eyebrows back. Seriously, I don't always watch these clips, but when I do, the eyebrows steal the show. That lipstick looks like she ate it, not wore it. When girls used to color outside the lines in kindergarten, this is what they were preparing for. As for that cold sore, well, now we know where the tips really came from. All that money from simps and still couldn't spare a dime for basic grooming? The red flags are practically waving themselves. And let's just hope the carpet doesn't match the drapes, because it's already a mess up top. Say what you want, though. She's self-aware enough to know Mr. Right isn't swiping right anytime soon.
Listen, I really don't want to sound mean, but stop dating ugly men. I think the worst thing on this planet is ugly men that have dated pretty women and think they're the shit. No. Why do we allow this? Like, why do we give our 110% to look our best all the time, and then you pull up with that thing next to you, that little rat thing, the bald rat next to you that it's not even 5'10". Like, you've got to be kidding me. Why? Like when your friend's like, I'm dating somebody, show me a picture. No, they look better in real life. No, they don't. That's why I don't have any pictures on their Instagram. That's why they're private with no profile photo. Because probably there's nothing good in there. They look like they negotiated the way into the earth. That's who you're dating. No, and then they fumble you. There's nothing worse than like being fumbled by somebody that you're like, I did you a favor, I did charity work, and you betray me.
She says to stop dating ugly men. My response every single time, why? 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 And what's with the claw hand gestures? She really must have gotten rejected by a guy she thought was beneath her. Now she's spiraling into TikTok lectures with eyebrow expressions strong enough to file complaints. Could you imagine those brows coming at you mid-argument because you didn't fold the towels correctly? Someone get her near a swimming pool. Let's see how deep the beauty runs. Between the wind tunnel hair and that voice, we're clocking in at a 4, generously. Tell me a guy dumped you without telling me a guy dumped you. Seriously, who's out here putting a ring on that finger? Gentlemen, it might be time to invest in cat food stocks. Makeup cake like she's auditioning for a Batman reboot. Even the Joker kept it subtler. They really think a layer of foundation makes them gorgeous. Nah, we see the half-face reveal when the filters glitch. And no, a scratch and win face isn't a prize. 2 words, gold, digger, and spoiler alert, you don't make the cut. If you're enjoying the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more.